See, if you're not going to answer when I'm asking here, and if you're going to just ignore what I'm saying, this is going to definitely affect your internal evaluation, because that shows that you are not sincere about your studies, and that is what I give marks for. मुझे इससे मतलब नहीं है आपको पूरी तरह समझ में आता है या नहीं, या आप ब्राइट हैं या ब्रिलियंट हैं, लेकिन अगर आप मेरी क्लास में सिंसियर नहीं है तो आपको मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे. Attempts show sincerity. You do not need to be absolutely correct, but you need to show that you did something. Shreyansh. I am marking everybody down who is not answering. Okay, fine. Next, Devang. Full form of PIL. At least unmute your mic and tell me that you do not know the answer. And if you're not unmuting the mic, not writing anything in the chat box, I will consider कि तुम सिर्फ यहाँ पर बैठ के मोबाइल अपना चला या फिर चलेगा. Yes. Full form of PIL. Do you know the answer or you do not know the answer? This is just a simple yes or no.
And public interest litigation.
ठीक है. Good. Next. What is PIL used for? Akshita, answer me.
Ma'am, PIL is used for the justice for the people in the country, for the comfort, for their comfortableness.
Okay, basically I will summarize that PIL is for people who cannot raise their voice against the system, and PIL is basically so that people who are not directly affected by something can also raise their voice against the system. All right, I will move ahead, and Rohit, tell me, what are the 3 types of courts that we have in our country? If you do not know the answer, at least unmute your mic and tell me that you do not know the answer. I need to have some kind of response from you. Rehan?
Ma'am, district court,
Hmm?
high court, supreme court.
ठीक है, good. अच्छा, just tell me one difference between civil law and criminal law. Pooja.
Ma'am, criminal law, we found some guilty. We feel so sad.
बेटा, जो हमने क्वेश्चन आंसर में करा था, एक बार जरा उसे वापस जाके देखो. आई विल कम बैक टू यू. बुक में खोलो, बुक में भी दिया हुआ है. आई विल कम बैक टू यू. दैट इज नॉट द करेक्ट आंसर.
Yes, ma'am.
Rudraksh, tell me one difference between civil and criminal law. If you don't know the answer, I am repeating, just unmute your mic and say that you do not know the answer. लेकिन ये जो रिस्पॉन्स नहीं दे रहे हैं ना, ये मेरी ब्लैक लिस्ट में जाते जा रहे हैं. एंड आई विल मेक श्योर नोबडी गेट्स गुड मार्क्स इन सोशल साइंस. यस रुद्राक्ष, यू डू नॉट नो, क्योंकि पढ़ा नहीं आपने. अब आप पढ़ के रखेंगे, क्योंकि कोर्स आगे बढ़ता जा रहा है एंड देयर इज सो मच टाइम लेफ्ट. दिस इज हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू कंडक्ट क्लासेस. बीच बीच में हमें चेक करना पड़ेगा कि कौन होश में रहता है, कौन नहीं रहता है. उदित, डिफरेंस बिटवीन क्रिमिनल एंड सिविल लॉ.
Yes, ma'am. Criminal law. If found guilty, the accused can be sent to jail and also fined. Civil law. The court gives the specific relief asked for. For instance, in a case between a landlord and a tenant, the court can order the flat to be vacated and pending rent to be paid.
Okay, good. ठीक है. And next question I'll ask, what is FIR? full form of FIR. Girdhar.
First investigation report.
ये बीच में कौन बोला? लेट मी सी. पूर्ति बेटा माइक बंद रखो अपना, पीछे से आवाज आती है. Yes, that is first information report. And who files FIR? Naitik. Yes, Naitik, I can't hear you. तुम्हारा माइक तो अनम्यूट है पर तुम्हारी आवाज नहीं आ रही है. But I still can't hear you. एक बार मीटिंग लीव करके वापस ज्वाइन करिए आप. Naitik, just rejoin the meeting. Maybe there is some problem with your network connection. Yes, Khushi. Who files FIR?
Ma'am, public. Ma'am, sorry, people.
उसको अच्छा, उसको फाइलिंग कौन करता है बेटा? इंफॉर्मेशन रिपोर्ट लिखता कौन है?
Ma'am, judge.
पुलिस. जज तो जो है अपना वहां पे फैसला सुनाते हैं. पुलिस फाइल्स द फर्स्ट इंफॉर्मेशन रिपोर्ट. चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. एंड आई नीड अ शॉर्ट समरी ऑफ हाउ द क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम वर्क्स. मतलब उसका प्रोसीजर क्या है? एंड लेट्स आस्क तनीषा. यस, शॉर्ट समरी.
Yes, ma'am.
कहाँ से कैसे जाती है होता है? A short summary of how the criminal justice system works.
Ma'am, if we find that something injustice happened with us, then we go to police station and we ask this policeman to file a FIR. FIR, then ma'am, then we go to court. Ma'am, then we go to district court if we find that if that judgment is not favorable for us, then we go to high court. And ma'am, if we also find that high court decision is also not favorable for us, then we go to Supreme Court.
ओके, गुड वर्क. एक चीज इसमें आप मिस कर गए. उसमें ये था कि FIR फाइल होने के बाद पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेट्स एंड प्रेजेंट्स एन अक्यूज. पुलिस प्रेजेंट करती है कि ये अक्यूज्ड है, इसने इसके ऊपर इल्जाम है, टू डू दिस, एंड देन एवरीथिंग हैपेंस. गुड, वेल डन. यस, so this was a short summary, a little bit of what you will be getting from now on. बेटा थोड़ा आप लोगों को ध्यान देना पड़ेगा. It's not going to be easy अगर आप लोग जो है आधे होश में यहाँ बैठे रहोगे. It's not good for any of you. बिल्कुल अच्छा काम नहीं कर पाएंगे आप लोग अगर आप इस तरीके से, इस एटीट्यूड के साथ क्लास में बैठेंगे. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड एवरीथिंग इन द फर्स्ट टाइम, बट इफ यू आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, आप तब मुझसे पूछते नहीं है. जब मैं पूछती हूँ तो आप जवाब नहीं दे रहे हैं, तो ऐसे आप सीखेंगे कैसे? दैट इज अ वेरी बिग प्रॉब्लम. ओके, सो टेल मी, वी वर गोइंग टू डू हिस्ट्री चैप्टर 3. Chapter 3 is pending. Just somebody confirm it for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we will start the chapter ruling the countryside. A quick recap of what has already happened. What has already happened that the Britishers came to India. They took over they started establishing factories. They got some allowances. They got some freedom and tax tariff. They got some freedom from the ruling class. उनको कुछ फरमान मिले थे. They got some farmans and they could trade more freely. But over the time what happened, they started misusing those trade allowances, उनको जो trade में छूट मिली थी, they started misusing that, and because of that they had a conflict with the Nawab of Bengal. Although the Mughal Empire was nominally there, the Nawab of Bengal was essentially independent in his own right, and the Nawab did not like that the company were not listening to his directives. So the Nawab marched into the country's factory side, and thus they had a conflict. But the company did what? Company conspired with the people who were with नवाब. नवाब के कैंप में जो लोग थे उन्हीं के साथ कंपनी ने कॉन्स्पिरेसी करी, षड्यंत्र रचा, and because of that the company could not even fight the war in Plassey. It very easily lost the Nawab did not fight in Plassey because his people abandoned him, people cheated on him, and the Nawab of Bengal lost the battle of Plassey without even, basically not even taking part in the battle. Most of his army was not even taking part in the battle. And then the Nawab was displaced. He was replaced by another person who helped the company to win at Plassey, and that was Mir Jafar. But over the time he also started feeling like कि company कुछ ज़्यादा ही मेरे ऊपर control लगा रही है. He rebelled against the company, and then the company also displaced him, put somebody else in charge, but that person also felt the same, Mir Qasim. And then they again had a fight at Buxar. In Buxar there was a fight, but the Nawab's forces, they were not strong enough, they were routed again, and the company won very convincingly, and because of that they got the Diwani rights of Bengal. Basically now they could take tax from the people of Bengal. इससे इन लोगों ने क्या करना शुरू कर दिया कि अब हमें जो पैसा चाहिए, पहले वो लोग ट्रेड करने के लिए क्या कर रहे थे, पैसे लेकर आ रहे थे ब्रिटेन से, फिर यहाँ अपना सामान बेचते थे और ट्रेड करते थे. अब क्या हो रहा था कि वो यहीं से रेवेन्यू कलेक्ट कर रहे थे, यहीं पे सामान खरीद रहे थे, तो उनके लिए केवल प्रॉफिट ही प्रॉफिट था. अब जब तुम्हारे पास ये राइट आ गया दैट यू कैन कलेक्ट द रेवेन्यू और यू कैन कलेक्ट द टैक्स, देन यू स्टार्ट मेकिंग पॉलिसीज दैट आर हेल्पफुल और बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू. तो यहाँ तक जो है कंपनी की कहानी पहुंच गई है. अब रूलिंग द कंट्री साइड का यहाँ पर मतलब है जो रूरल एरिया है. अब रूरल एरिया में इन लोगों ने क्या करा, कैसे करा, एंड हाउ देयर पॉलिसीज अफेक्टेड पीपल. We will have a look at this in this chapter. So the British land revenue policies, कि इन लोगों ने किस तरीके की पॉलिसीज क्रिएट करी टू जनरेट रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम द लैंड. So let's have a look at it. अब देखो कुछ ना हम सिस्टम्स पढ़ेंगे, इनमें कुछ सिमिलैरिटीज होंगी, कुछ डिससिमिलैरिटीज होंगी. वी जस्ट नीड टू बी अवेयर कि इनमें सिमिलैरिटीज क्या है, डिससिमिलैरिटीज क्या है. Yes, Akshat. Diwan, alien power, colonized crisis, numerous oppressive. Oppressive means जो किसी के ऊपर अत्याचार कर रहा है. Numerous means which is many in number. Crisis means a problem. Colonize means to take over control of some place and making it your own. Alien power, I think the spelling is wrong, but alien means something that does not belong there. Diwan एक post हुआ करती थी, the person who used to collect revenue. Okay. So now I'll move ahead and present this.
I am a zamindar in Bengal from the 18th century. Before the British arrived, I was the Raja of this land. Lord Cornwallis came up with the idea of permanent settlement. He said, I would have to collect rent from the peasants in my land and pay revenue to the British. The revenue was fixed. This ensured that a fixed and steady supply of revenue streamed into the company treasury.
The zamindar has to pay the British. So what does he do? Takes money from us. Do you know, even when our crops fail, we still have to pay the zamindar? I didn't want to lose my land, so I took a loan from a moneylender. But I couldn't repay him in time. Now, I have no money and no land. My fellow farmers face the same plight.
I am the headman of a village in the northwestern provinces of Bengal Presidency. I rose to power when Holt Mackenzie introduced the Mehelwari system in these parts of the Bengal Presidency in 1822. Under this system, as the village headman, I had to collect the land revenue from each landowner, and then the total revenue for my village was collectively submitted to the government.
Farmers like me continued to suffer and lose our hard-earned money. The village headman became a powerful landlord, while we peasants were reduced to abject poverty. I am a farmer in the Madras Presidency. Due to Sir Thomas Munro and Captain Alexander Reed, we the farmers became the owners of our land. As individual farmers or ryots, we pay revenue directly to local government officials. Revenue officials cautiously surveyed each of our fields based on the fertility, nature of the soil, and the crops produced before fixing our revenue. Soon we realized the pitfalls of the system. The cost of getting the land measured and the power exercised by the revenue officials further increased the tax burden.
Think and discuss.
Just to write down these questions, the questions that are being given here. This one, and this one. I'll give you some time. Just write down these questions. That will be the extra questions that we will do in this particular topic. I'll give you like, I think 4 minutes are enough to write these questions. And if you, in case, miss that, you can just revisit the video on YouTube and you can view that there also. Thomas Munro was the governor of Madras and he was responsible for introducing Raiyatwadi system in the southern India. I hope that you have written down these questions, and in case you do not have, you can revisit these questions in the YouTube video, so there won't be any problem. Do not worry much about it. Is there any question regarding this, the video that you saw? Any other question? See, it was discussing the 3 types of land revenue systems the English introduced. कि भाई रेवेन्यू चाहिए तो किस तरीके से निकाले, तो उन लोगों ने 3 तरीके के अलग अलग सिस्टम्स डिवाइस करे और अलग अलग एरिया में उस एरिया की जरूरत के हिसाब से उन्होंने वो सिस्टम्स लगा दिए. अब हमें उन सबके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स पता होने चाहिए. यही आप लोगों का क्वेश्चन रहेगा, यही उसका आंसर रहेगा. If there is anything you wish to ask, अगर कुछ ऐसा था जो समझ में नहीं आया, आप अभी पूछ लीजिए. नहीं तो जब अगली बार ऐसा फ्लैश टेस्ट होगा, प्लीज डू नॉट एम्बैरेस मी. Yes, Adhyasha, what do you want to ask?
Ma'am, what is Monroe system?
Monroe system was the system that was introduced by Monroe. That was also known as Raiyatwadi system. Raiyatwadi system में क्या होता था? That they started creating Raiyats, and if you want, I can replay it for you just once more.
I am a farmer in the Madras Presidency. Due to Sir Thomas Munro and Captain Alexander Reed, we the farmers became the owners of our land. As individual farmers or ryots, we pay revenue directly to local government officials. Revenue officials cautiously surveyed each of our fields based on the fertility, nature of the soil, and the crops produced before fixing our revenue. Soon we realized the pitfalls of the system. The cost of getting the land measured and the power exercised by the revenue officials further increased the tax burden.
Think and discuss.
See, तो पहला पॉइंट क्या होगा रैयतवाड़ी सिस्टम का? दैट द पावर एक्सरसाइज्ड was completely in the hands of the tax officials. दूसरा पॉइंट ये होगा that the tax was paid directly by the farmer. Farmer was made the landlord और basically the owner of the land. Directly उसे टैक्स देना है. छोटे छोटे रैयत बना दिए और जो रैयत में जो रहते हैं लोग, वो लोग टैक्स देंगे. टैक्स कौन डिसाइड करेगा? ऑफिशियल आके डिसाइड करेंगे कि हाँ तुम्हारी सॉइल इतनी फर्टाइल है, यू नीड टू गिव दिस मच टैक्स. इट वाज इंप्लीमेंटेड वेयर? इन द मद्रास प्रेसिडेंसी. एंड हु वाज रिस्पॉन्सिबल? थॉमस मनरो. देखो अब महलवाड़ी. अब देखो जब वीडियोस चल रहे होते हैं, मुझे नहीं पता तुम लोग कहाँ ध्यान देते हो, देन आई हैव टू रीडू दैट. चलो अब अगली क्लास में इसको रिव्यू करेंगे. द टाइम इज डन. एक बार और देख लेंगे व्हाट इज महलवाड़ी सिस्टम. महलवाड़ी सिस्टम बेसिकली वैसे ये था दैट एवरी विलेज और अ प्लॉट ऑफ लैंड वाज कॉल्ड महल. उसके हिसाब से लोगों को रेवेन्यू पे करना पड़ता था. पीपल वर नॉट द ओनर ऑफ दैट लैंड. अगली क्लास में एक बार फिर देखेंगे. सो दैट विल बी ऑल एंड थैंक यू एंड साईराम.
Siam.
साईराम.